Hello. Here is what I do off camera, because no one actually knows what I do. Seriously, even my friends. Wow. Let me join. Hello. This is a world of mine. As you can tell, it's a super flat world. It's super and it's flat. The current idea I have for this world, the builds here are totally unfinished. That is not gonna exist in the final project. And we also have this center room. You can see I'm building up the walls. So yeah, this is what I do in my free time. And how about I just work on it a little bit? Like a little bit. I know I just wasted snow, but I have a snow golem. Also, I don't really have any XP farms or basically any farms. I have an iron farm, but that's not an XP farm. I don't have a mob farm, but I think I should get one. Like, it would just make life so much simpler. Because first of all, I wouldn't have to deal with mobs, because first of all, I would be able to flood like a huge chunk of my world, and then I could have like the mob farm, because that's how actually mob farms work in Superflat. You flood a huge chunk of land, then you get to, and then yeah, I also have like a bunch of different data packs, for example mini blocks. However, I think it's broke. I don't know how. So yeah, the mini blocks are just Alex heads or more mob heads. To me, it's just Alex heads. Yeah, nothing else. So that's sad. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Just finishing up the base walls. And also talking about a bit about the future. Because it's a very unknown future. Currently, the channel I think is doing really well for a brand new channel. Almost 200 views in the first month. Like tomorrow is the first, it's gonna be a full 30 days. Oh my god. Yeah. 30 days since this channel began. Which I'm really happy, because I think it's been an amazing 30 days. And I just cannot wait for the next 30 days of this channel. Oh, I also have this. I really love this one, because it shows me what my durability is. I don't have mending on it, which is why it's so leveled up. But I can make some farms. Like Like I could make a what is it called? An Enderman farm? Yeah, it's an Enderman farm. So yeah, I could do that. I could also do a lot more on this world. Okay, so I finished the walls. That was the main project I had for today. I could actually show you guys around what is this world. All of this is like accessible tunnels I can access, so let's drop down. Okay, so this is the base floor main room. You can see something you can see is that, well, on the second floor here I'm putting tough bricks. On this floor I actually don't have that, so it's just snow. I'm probably gonna replace it with tough bricks. But anyways, here we have a bit of a railway track. I'll show you where it leads. And here we have a bunch of villagers. I have a few clerics, two blast furnace guides, two toolsmiths. I have a shepherd I have actually never traded with. I have a weaponsmith because I don't have a sheep farm, that's why. I also have a few fletchers. I have two composter guys, and we have a cartographer who I cured actually. So that's cool. Here we have some librarians, and I have a really cool data pack that gives me with like haste 2, fire resistance. Okay, I have a mending guy here. Here's the fire resistance, and here's thorns too. And probably the most important room for now is probably this room, as here are a bunch of mason villagers. It's gonna be annoying getting every color of regular and glazed terracotta, but I think I'll manage. So yeah. Then you can go through this corridor. This also leads to the main room, where you can then go to the storage room. You could see a part of it when we are like up on that second floor. Oh my god. Floor. Floor. And you can see there's the staircase that allows me to go to the second floor. This is not connected up. Like, I think I have the filters for half of this floor, but I still don't have everything. And on the third floor, nothing's filtered yet. And there's just a bunch of junk over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Over here. Okay, what the fuck am I doing? I'm scaring away people. So yeah, this is the storage room. I have this hole to be getting out of it because I really work mainly on the outside. The first floor is basically finished. I'll show you guys a section that isn't fully finished yet. This is not the section. Here we have a sugarcane farm, 3D sugarcane. Looks like bamboo actually. Yeah, it does look like bamboo. But I don't have access to bamboo sadly, because it's super flat. Going this way we have a little stone generator, where I have mainly cobblestone. I also had like a netherite pickaxe, but it broke because of this farm. And there are 5 columns, but this column, if I'm here, is inaccessible. But if I'm on this tiny block, it becomes accessible. Here a creeper blew up the floor, I believe. Oh, and here's a bit of a beacon. Here we have another portal that I'm not gonna go through because it's literally just another roof. Here we have a bit of... Here's my kind of like my old base. So, okay, I'm gonna talk about the outline in a second. But basically, this is to be my house. But I decided to move into this much bigger base. There's also this farm that doesn't work because a villager died. It's meant to be an automatic wheat farm, but for some reason the villager in here like died twice already. Oh, and I thought this was gonna be from here, but it's not the fault of this area. So I don't know why he keeps on dying. It's an idea I have is that a zombie just spawned on these two or on this block. They are kind of like ignored the rails and they just went down here. Like they would go down these blocks and just drop down here. Here we have a bit of a newer build. I built this a few days ago. I mean, not a few days ago. Day 261, day 250, I was working on a base, and this existed. I built it around, like, probably day 200. Yeah. Because that was when I had a completely different plan. So yeah, probably day 200, 220. Because, okay, I'll actually showcase a bit of lore of this birch platform. This birch platform used to be where a villager trading hall used to be. Now the villager trading hall was moved over there. But yeah, this is where I would keep my villagers safe and sound. And yeah, here we have a bit of farm below the villager breeder. And what else I have? Here used to be my pumpkin melon farm. I'll have to repair that. Make a new one actually. It's probably gonna be on the second floor. Here used to be my cactus farm. I have enough cactus for a while, so it doesn't need fixing. Here we actually have a rail duplicator. I keep it like that just because it gives me both types of rails. I usually switch out what rails I get from it. I do that commonly. Here used to actually be an exit to the entire build. Actually, wait, I have some fireworks, yeah, I do. Let me go up into this UFO, which is actually my viewing UFO. Yeah, that's why I also began trading for glass. Or what did I smell this? I'm not sure. Anyways, you can see this like outline. And this was the original plan for my base. For like this space. So like it will be encased in like a bit of something like this. And this like dark oak outline was originally way bigger. Like you can see the edges over there, like it's just some dirt blocks. That used to be where the outline went. Yeah, that's how far it went. So yeah, I decided to shrink it down before scrapping the entire project and instead making this base an underground base, which is what this dirt line is for. This is the center. Oh god. Yeah, this is the center of my base. If I stand on this column, you can see exactly above me is that dirt block. Now, oh, wait, no. Yes! Oh. Let me land. So the plan is, for this area, you see like a bit of an outline over there. The plan is for this area to be like a bit of like a village. There will be a bunch of buildings, villagers actually living free. The way it will work is that the villagers will be like transported through minecarts. So like there will be a minecart track running from the villager breeder up to like a building where the villagers will come out of. So yeah, the villagers will be coming out of like a building. Coming out of like a building and will just continue growing. The village will continue growing. And when there are gonna be like 50 villagers, I'm probably gonna just kill those 2 breeding villagers. Also, they're probably some of the oldest villagers I actually have. Which is crazy, isn't it? I used to have way more villagers. But I first got rid of I had a villager breeder where this little crossroad is now. Like a bit like where this hallway is, there used to be a villager breeder. Let me actually showcase where it was, because if I showcase it, it's gonna be a bit more accurate. Here used to be like the villager breeder, and here the villagers would kind of like get clumped up. So that was what it was originally. After a while, I actually decided to just straight up get rid of it. And instead, what I did was I made this building and separated both the trading hall and villager breeder. Huh. This is just a full dirt block. Nothing to worry about. So anyways, then I tried my to make an automatic wheat farm, and it actually worked, but it was a bit scuffed because I gave him carrots and wheat seeds. Meanwhile, I think you're meant to actually give him beetroot, so that didn't work. And then he died. Then I replaced him and gave him no seeds, and he died again. And I just kind of gave up. I'm kind of giving up on this farm. And what I want to do with this section is to instead just cut this, like everything past this line. Oh god. I want to get rid of it. And after it goes away, goes out, it will be done. Okay, basically the cactus farm is gonna be where the current wheat farm is. That's the genuine plan. And on the second floor, you'll actually be able to access the said cactus farm and see how it looks through a door. So yeah. Maybe I'll put some tinted glass, but I don't know. I hope this video actually does better than most of my videos, because I don't like doing hard, because like my best doing video is a hardcore one, and I don't like doing hardcore. Seriously, hardcore is like one of my least favorite things in Minecraft. Ow. So yeah. Also, if you're wondering why is there a hole here, it's just so I can easily get in and don't have to go to the roof of this building. Yeah. You can also see how the dispenser system works. It's the design I made in Redstone Mayhem Part 2. Also, I think if I just made one Redstone Mayhem video, I think it would be way better. Because like, I don't think I'm gonna do more Redstone Mayhem videos. I think the first 3 are gonna be like the final ones. Then I could do like a big compilation of all of them, which would be like 50 freaking minutes. Nobody would watch that. And yeah. Oh, this is a bit of a wonky farm, but it's my own design. Since I don't really know how to make a sulfur farm, I just made something like this, where these two site observers, when this and that spike grow down, they will detect it. However, it's been taking ages. It's been at 52 for like at least 10 days. Yeah, that farm is very slow. Let's actually go down here. And just so they wouldn't place any spikes, because like they commonly would place spikes under here. So just so that it doesn't do that, I placed a row of blocks under the hoppers. But I think that this is gonna be it. Okay, I cringed most of people. No, I don't think so. Nobody's gonna make it to this part, and if you do, I'm thankful, because you added like 15 minutes to the watch time of this video. Will this video do good? I don't know. Will it do bad? I don't know. Let me just also, before I end this video, I have a zombie horse. Hello, this is not a regular horse, this is a zombie horse. And boy oh boy, see fast. I'm outrunning a baby zombie, which is a very easy task, but like, this dude is just quick. What? What? Okay, let me put him like in the middle here, just so he doesn't escape. No escaping, dude. No. Like, where's he going? He's seriously going back to that spot. Okay, no. So, that's gonna be it for today. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, just subscribe and like, I don't know. just do that. Yeah. So I guess that's gonna be it. Bye bye.